And welcome back to the New York Giants franchise rebuild. Here today, we have a doubleheader, folks. We have week 5 and week 6. We'll start off here with the Miami Dolphins. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you're all having a great day. Please leave a like, comment down below what you thought of today's action, and don't forget to subscribe. So, two games in today's episode. Want to get through this Miami team. They're 3-1, this is technically a tough opponent. They have a couple other very good players. Currently 3-1, but I kind of want to get this season still also moving along. I do enjoy doing these double headers. And currently for the Niners, they're 3-1, and that's also kind of an important game. So two very good teams in today's action. We'll start here in Miami. We ended last episode going through a bit of the scouting, some stats, and re-signing Tyler Nubin. As we now enter into this game versus the Dolphins, I don't think we have any other injuries. We're still waiting on Montgomery to get back. And once he is, then he'll get back to being the starter. So let's just check out this Miami team and hop into the action. And here are the Dolphins, led by Jalen Waddle and Devon Achane, two very good playmakers. They have Jalen Ramsey and Javon Holland and Tua. Those are their top 5 players, and it's skilled positions and defensive backs with a quarterback. Tua is one of the elites in this franchise. Devon Achane, Jalen Wright are the two backs, with Waddle still Tyreek Hill, not the same speed. But they have two young receivers that they've drafted in the 2nd and 1st round, respectfully. Cole Clark here is their number 3 receiver. And CJ Cousins here, he's the 12th overall pick from this past class. Brandon Myers, their starting tight end, but he's out, so they're going to go with Jonathan Simpson. And they have a solid offensive line. The center is their weak link. Defensively, they're kind of building up this trying to build up this defensive line with youth. But Jalen Phillips here leads the way, one of their better players on defense. Chop Robinson with Jalen Ramsey and, of course, Javon Holland. They have a rookie at strong safety, so they have some weaknesses. I still think that we're able to run the football, and hopefully we'll be able to do so. We're 4-0. We're off to a hot start. Let's keep it rolling. Week 5 action in this double header we have today. It is the New York Giants versus the Miami Dolphins. It's John Sherman versus veteran quarterback in Tua. This is a team that we don't really play too often, every 4 years or so. But this is a good Miami team. They're 3-1 to start off the season. They're looking to hand us our first loss of the season, as the Giants are currently 4-0. We beat all 3 division teams, plus we swept the Cowboys in that time frame in the first 4 weeks. We're looking to have a very big lead in the division, and getting a victory, even just getting 1 or 2 victories today, would really give us a very good head start. So let's hop into week 5 here today. Let's go have some fun. And leading out his offense first is the veteran quarterback in Tua Tagovailoa. I'm just going to call him Tua today. But Tua is an excellent quarterback. 7 touchdowns, 1 interception. So far, we're looking to get his 2nd and maybe 3. Our defense has played excellent through the beginning of this campaign, and we're hoping that they can continue to do so. As Tua will start in the shotgun, Achane is the back. Waddle, I expect a lot of motion here today. Here comes a carry here, and we have not played against a back like Devon Achane. He has so much speed, and he takes the first play to the house. Touchdown, Miami. Here comes 3rd-year quarterback John Sherman. Sherman has started off his 3rd season very well. 11 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. He's been playing very consistent. We have put together a very good team around him, and this is what you kind of expect after you go out there, bring in another big-time lineman, a couple playmakers you draft and trade for. This is an excellent start. As Tracy here, we'll start with a 2-yard gain. Taylor Wilkerson has had a bigger role over these last few weeks because of the injury to Montgomery. And the rookie here picks up 7, but not the first down. New York will bring their 3rd different back. This time it's Antonio Gibson now in the backfield. 3rd down and inches here for the Giants. as they're going to stay on the ground, and Gibson will give them the first down, as Hunter Henry is now shaken up. If Henry can't go, Al Gordon, our rookie tight end, would have to step into the number 2 role. Here's Tracy now, spinning his way through, as he will get 10. As that's Elton Jenkins shaken up now on the field. Back-to-back plays, back-to-back first downs, and back-to-back injuries. Not good here for the Giants. Tracy gets another call, as this time he gets about 9. Eric has stayed on the ground most part of this game. Now they turn to this aerial attack. Here's Theo Johnson getting the quick conversion. 3rd down and 8 here. Watkins enters into the backfield, sent out wide. Sherman will look to throw. Sends it to London, and Drake can't hang on. That ball falls incomplete. It will be a 4th down and 8. I think New York will just have to settle for 3 here. 45-yard field goal attempt here for the second-year kicker. As I am bad at these, and thankfully we're good. We put up some points on this possession. Well, first play of the game, first carry of the game, went to Antonio Achan, and he ran it all the way back. This time the ball is sent over the middle to Jalen Waddle. And Waddle also has great speed. Their 2 best playmakers are getting involved early. This just feels like a game where our offense is going to have to put up points. This Tua will be able to move the football here. He will go empty now after getting the first down, as he will look to throw. Burns provided the rush, but it's caught here underneath now. Drew Phillips brings him down. 2nd down and 4 here. Tyreek Hill is the motion man, as this is going to be play action. Pressured here. Leonard Williams punches the ball out. Tua has it again. Tua's now taking it up the field. He picks up maybe a few lost yards that he would have lost, but that could have been a big-time play for our defense. 3rd down and 12 here, trying to get off the field. New York defense. Burns providing some rush. Dexter hits him, forcing the throwaway. And our defense stepping up here. Sherman will start with 3 tight ends, and Tracy's the back. But he's going to look to throw, goes down. Jalen Phillips getting involved here for this Miami defense. Sherman has not been sacked a lot this campaign. First one of today. Looks to throw, slides away from pressure, and he will connect here. Malik Neighbors deep down the field. Neighbors beating in the one-on-one coverage. What a play. 2nd down and 8 here for Sherman. Takes it. Here comes Taylor now, as he will pick up 7. 3rd down and 3 here. Sherman motioning, looks to throw, pressured again in his face, and he's sacked again. And that is Godzias with the sack, as we're now 4th down. Both defenses now settling in. Tua has the football, as he will look to throw, sends it short here, and this is Jalen Waddle for 8. Kirk puts the linebackers in the A and B gap here. Pistol look. Tua here faces a 3rd down and inches. Motioning around his tight end, looks to throw, pressured. Again, that ball is thrown to the turf, and that will be a 4th down. 2nd down and 7 here with the bunch formation out there. Sherman will look to throw, and he's pressured again. Gets thrown down, Chop Robinson. This Miami front 4 has already gotten to Sherman 3 times. As now he sets up a little screen here. Taylor Wilkerson spins, trying to make some play, and he gets 13. New York faces a 4th down and 4 at their own 46. Sherman is lining up to go for it. As Sherman does take the snap, he looks to throw, sends it to the outside. Drake London. As New York gets aggressive here in the early stages of week 5. Sherman will stay in the shotgun, as he will look to throw quickly now. Theo Johnson. Good pitch and catch. 3rd down and 4. Sherman changing up the play. As he will look to throw here, he wants Malik Neighbors. Connects with him over the middle. Tackled at the 33. 3rd down and 3 here for Sherman. Takes the snap, he looks to throw, sending it here to Drake London, as London is able to get the first down and gets his team to the 11. Antonio Gibson checks in for 2nd down and 8. As he gets the pitch, Chop Robinson is in the backfield. 3rd down and 15. New York can't pick up a first down, but they want end zone. Sherman takes the snap, looks to throw. He's throwing it up here for London. As London got tackled, no penalty. Jalen Phillips is injured. and New York will be forced to take the 3. Miami takes over. It's a 1-point difference right now, still in favor of the Dolphins. Achane gets a call. This is his only second carry. This time it's a loss of 2 by Simmons. 3rd down and 7. Giants trying to force a quick 3 and out. Motioning out Achane as Tua will look to throw. Wants a deep shot here. Achane is the receiver. He can't make the reception though. McFadden went on one-on-one coverage, couldn't keep up, but Achane just drops it, which will force them to punt. Giants starting at their own 20. We'll start here with a motion of Theo Johnson. Looks to throw as Sherman. Can't connect here with Wandale though. Giants trying to not have a quick 3 and out here. 3rd down. Sherman looks to throw, sending it here to London, and he's sure-handed to get the 1st down. 2 tight end formation, Sherman under center. Will look to throw, sending it to London. Makes the catch, stays on his feet, trying to fight for some yards. We'll get nothing. Another big 3rd down here for the Giants. Sherman will send out Tracy out wide as he will look to throw. Sherman stays strong in the pocket, got blasted as the rush almost got home. And we will be forced to punt here. 3rd down and 7 here. Dolphins trying to avoid another 3 and out. As they're going to go play action, looks to throw. That ball is dropped again on a big 3rd down needed as Tua's receivers are kind of failing him right now. Here at the beginning of the 2-minute warning in the first half. It's been a low-scoring affair. New York faces a 3rd down and 5. Needing this conversion, Sherman will go empty. Will look to throw as he connects here with Theo Johnson, who will extend the possession. 3rd down and 10 again. Sherman motioning here at Drake London. Will look to throw. Not liking much of anything. Sherman trying to escape. Can't do so. Number 4 for this defense. As New York will have to punt. Miami now with 1:15 to go. 2 timeouts. Looking to extend their lead. This won't help. Dexter Lawrence. Hey, getting his 1st sack of the new campaign. As this defense might be changing the mindset here of the Dolphins. As we're going to head into halftime here in week 5. A low-scoring affair, a lot of punts back and forth. I thought this was going to be a much different game, but the 2 defenses have settled in very and as we just need to convert on 3rd down. I mean, our offensive line has struggled today. And I don't really know if there's any really changes that I could make. Unfortunately, with Elton Jenkins' injury, it hurts us. So here in the second half, got to be able to get 1st downs on 3rd down and got to end with 6 instead of 3. New York will start with the football here at the beginning of the second half, looking to take the lead. They'll start with the Tracy run as Tyrone runs into his own lineman. He still picks up 4. Staying under center here, Tracy, the lone back now, gets another call. As this time, he picks up the 1st down and more. 2nd down and 8 here. I formation, Tracy gets the call, can't get past Robinson. Loss of 3. 3rd down and 13, Sherman in the shotgun. He'll look to throw. Sending it here to Theo Johnson. Can he make the catch? And he can. Brought down here at the 30. Wow. Just giving his man a chance is John Sherman, and Theo Johnson delivers here. Pressured in Sherman's face, throws it up here on one-on-one coverage. That's impressive. 3rd down and 2, 3 tight ends are out there. Sherman hands the ball off, Tracy spins, and he's able to get he's able to get us the 1st down. What a play there. Set it downs here for the Giants. Sherman will look to throw. This time wants Neighbors. Neighbors, can he get the angle? Tries to dive in, and he's denied here at the 1. 1st down and goal here from the 1. Sherman will hand the ball off to Tracy, number 5 of this campaign, as he will give us the 1st lead for us. Tyrone Tracy, 5th rushing touchdown of this campaign, producing well as our starter. As New York is lined up to go for 2 to make this game 7 points. Sherman will look to throw. Looking for someone. Wants Tracy, and he got him. 2-point conversion is good. Tracy gets the 6, and then he gets the 2. 3rd down and 7. Giants defense trying to get off the field. The quick 3 and out. will look to throw his Tua. Feeling the rush here by Leonard Williams, and he's brought down by Williams, as well as Brian Burns. Wow. As this defense here will be forcing a 3-and-out. Giants will start at their own 36 in the shotgun. Sherman will look to throw, sends it out here to Malik Neighbors. Neighbors here will get the easy pitch and catch. Same look here for the Giants, 2 tight end formation. Handed the ball off to Tracy. Tracy decides to go up the middle, and he picks up 8 more. Giants have been getting Tracy more involved here in the second half. Now motions him out wide. Sherman in an empty look. Will look to throw, and he sends it here to Drake London. London gets the first down. Sherman stays in the shotgun here as he will look to throw. Not liking much of anything. Looking for someone. Sherman will just run it himself. John Sherman puts his head down and gets his offense to the 11. And John Sherman is shaken up. Oh no. And he's going back to the locker room. Our young star quarterback is injured. Oh my God. Veteran quarterback Tyler Huntley is the only other quarterback on the roster. He's in here. Here comes Antonio Gibson now. Puts his head down. Gain of a yard. 2nd down and 9 here. As Huntley hands the ball off, this time to Tracy. As Tyrone Tracy gets 7. And it's a dislocated shoulder here for Sherman. I don't know how long of an injury this could be. Tyler Huntley might have to lead us the way for a while. 3rd down and 2 here at the 4. New York trying to extend on their lead, but they'll stay on the ground. Tracy loses a yard. We'll just settle for 3 here. I just need to make sure we get points. Now Tua here down by 10. Last minute here, the 3rd quarter. Needs to be able to put together a good possession. Looks to throw. Pressured. Trying to escape from it. Brian Burns doesn't give up on the play, and he throws down Tua. 2nd down and 14 here. Tua in the shotgun. As he's going to motion out here. Achan looks to throw, sending it his way. And this is another loss of 4. 3rd down and 8 here, or 18, excuse me. Tua now looks to throw, failing the rush. Leonard Williams, as this Giants defense get their 5th sack. As no, Brian Burns is now heading back to the locker room. That's the 4th Giant today. As veteran quarterback Tyler Huntley, he is taking over here. No more Sherman, and now no more Brian Burns. And Huntley has to hold on to this 10-point lead. He'll start under center. The veteran will hand the ball off here, and that's Tyrone Tracy, his 20th carry already today. You have to wonder how much is the Giants going to really rely on this running game for the rest of all the way. Here comes Watkins now as he gets the first down. Now Tyler Huntley is in the shotgun. Empty look here. Will look to throw. Sends it here, and he wants Malik Neighbors. And Tyler Huntley's first completion goes for Neighbors for the first down and more. Wow. Tyler Huntley's showing off his arm. Handing the ball off now to Antonio Gibson. Breaks free, breaks a tackle, gets into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. Set up by the Neighbors reception, and then Gibson punches it in here as New York will extend on their lead. Tua has felt the rush of this defense, but now no more Brian Burns today. Jonathan Cooper takes over, as this is a good completion here for the first down and more. Tua needing to get a good possession here, feeling some more rush. Finds his man. Back-to-back first downs here for the Dolphins. I can't tell you the last time they got a first down in this game. Fresh set of downs here. Tua, a little bit past midfield, will look to throw. Step it up in the pocket, will now look to run. Breaks free, the ball is jarred out, and it's picked up here again by Miami. I don't know who laid out that hit, but that ball came flying out, and we had chances. We had chances to get this fumble. I mean, Tua's able to escape, well done by him. But then Demetrius Evans lays down a beautiful hit, and Tyler Newman, I don't know how he doesn't get that. Second down and 10 here. I formation here. Play action fake. Here comes Tua, feeling the rush. Simmons throws him down here at the 38. That makes this now a third down and 18 here. Here comes Tua. Plenty of time in the pocket. Sends it underneath here. Miami might have to go for this. Tua needs to get past the 19-yard line here. Fourth down and 15. Here comes Tua. Looks to throw. Feeling the rush. Sends it deep down the field here. Waddle. And that ball is knocked down. And it's a turnover on downs here. Tyler Huntley with the pistol look. Handed the ball off here. Here comes Tyrone Tracy for 6. Third down and 4 here. I formation here for the Giants. Tyrone Tracy gets the call, gets the first down. Tracy's already at 23 carries as he gets number 24 here. Cuts it to the sideline here, able to make a play as Tyrone Tracy's tackled here at the 25. Huntley will go empty here on second down. Looks to throw, finds Theo Johnson, who's breaking free. Tackled here at the 2. Not even a half yard here for Tracy. Second down and goal. Hands the ball off to Tracy, and he gets number 6 and the dagger here in week 5. Wow. And here in week 5, New York will stay undefeated, beating the Miami Dolphins 31-13 in a ball game where it started off hot. I mean, Miami started with a 72-yard rushing touchdown, Devon Achane. And then after that, they did absolutely nothing. They did score a meaningless touchdown, but their offense was basically shut down by our defense. Their defense shut us down for most of the game, and then it started to open up a little bit as we kind of just started to run the football, leaned on that in the third quarter. But we dealt with 4 major injuries, one to the offense and one to the defense, and actually a couple to the offense. Elgton Jenkins and Hunter Henry, we have to check their injury report on them, but also for John Sherman, a dislocated elbow. I don't know how long of an injury that could be. Is Tyler Huntley going to be the guy moving forward? And of course, Brian Burns went down as well. We'll have to see. And of course, with Elgton Jenkins as well. As you guys saw, we really relied on Tyrone Tracy. Taylor Wilkerson played well as well. 4 carries here for Gibson. London caught 7, Theo caught 6, and Neighbors caught 5. No Wandale, but happy to get these guys all involved. Our offensive line, I felt, struggled in the first half. Our 2 tackles allowed a couple sacks. But our defense, with Leonard Williams surprisingly getting a lot of pressure, but he got 4 TFLs and 2.5 sacks. Burns with a sack and a half. Dexter and Simmons each had a sack. I have to check the injury to Burns. No interceptions, a couple pass breakups. And very surprising, after 4 injuries, we only have 1 that is long-term. And it's for Brian Burns. Very surprised that it's not more, really. But now Burns is going to miss the next 3 games, so most likely Jonathan Cooper will take over for him. And Burns is off to a very good start. 4.5 sacks, trying to break free back to his 15-sack day, or year. A couple years still on his contract, but we'll definitely be missing him, especially in the running game. As now we sim to the next week here. Tampa Bay is 2-3. Why did I look at the 49ers? I guess I associate the Bucs with Daniel Jones still, because Daniel's on this team. But the Bucs are 2-3. We're not done today. We have a doubleheader. But we get the first look here of the mock draft 1. And currently we're sitting at 5-0. We're currently projected the 32nd overall pick. And Quentin Bosi here, a right guard, is projected to go us. I mean, good to elite strength. I like to see that. He looks like a solid athlete. And A impact block, that's really the only rating we know. But could be a consideration. I don't know if I would take him or try to trade up, but it's nice to see that we're currently the favorites to win, I guess, the Super Bowl. We're currently 5-0. let's see, where is around the league? Oh, right here. Currently, the Bills are 5-0, and same thing here with us. So, you know, so far we're one of the better teams as it is. Yes, the Bills and the Texans. These are the three 5-0 teams. We have still a couple 4-1s as well. But we turn now our attention here to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers without Brian Burns. Thankfully, it's not John Sherman. But let's go check out this Tampa roster, and then we'll hop right into the action here, this doubleheader. And here are the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Antonio Winfield, Tristan Wirfs, Dean here, Vita Vea, all from that Super Bowl team is still on the roster. No more Baker Mayfield. They have second-year quarterback Josh Vernon, a superstar quarterback. He is their new starter here. I guess they drafted him at some point. No, he went undrafted. So Josh Vernon here is a little bit of a story, getting a chance here in his second season over Daniel Jones, who did start in week 1. Daniel signed here with Tampa Bay after being a Niner a year ago. They have Rashid White here, a couple other good backs. This receiving core is changing. You know, it's no more Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. Godwin's still on the team, but he's no longer the same player. But Glenn Waters is their number 1 receiver, their newest receiver to their already elite category of playmakers that they've drafted over the years. Trey Palmer has been brought in, and a couple other veterans. This past draft, they drafted the best tight end, and I think the best player as well, Stan Bruce here. An excellent tight end that can beat you in every which way. So I expect a big focus on Stan this week. Quality offensive line that they've also drafted pretty well in and signed some free agents. Defensively, without Vita Vea, Gabe Miller here will have to step up. So I do think we can run on this defensive line. They have some solid linebackers, but I think we can run the football. And we're welcoming back, what's his name? Montgomery. They drafted a young corner here. Winfield is in their secondary. So yeah, this is a very winnable game here. So let's hop right into week 6 in today's doubleheader. Week 6 action here today in the doubleheader, as it's the Giants versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. New York is currently 5-0 and looking to get another victory here today and finish up this episode versus this in a rainy day here in Tampa. We just saw that Brian Burns is out for the next 3 weeks. Thankfully, John Sherman's shoulder is okay. Dealing with a little bit of an injury there. But we're going to be playing against second-year quarterback Josh Vernon, who's a superstar quarterback development-wise. But he's their young quarterback here in Tampa Bay. No more Baker Mayfield. Let's go out there and have some fun versus this Tampa Bay team that are looking to get back to 500. And here comes third-year quarterback John Sherman. Was shaken up in the first game of today's action. He is okay. He's going to get the start. 11 touchdowns, 3 interceptions throughout the first month and a half, or almost the first month and a half. Playing really good. And we're also welcoming back David Montgomery to this backfield. It's been Tyrone Tracy throughout these last handful of weeks. As Montgomery will get the first call back, he gets 10. So it's back to Montgomery and Tracy splitting the carries. Wilkerson will still get some, as Montgomery here will get the first down. Sherman will go empty here on second down. Looks to throw, sending it out here to Theo Johnson. Johnson pushes up the field for 7 more. High formation here for the Giants. Sherman, he's going to go play action fake, looks to throw, sends it over the middle. He wanted London, but that ball was in tight coverage, and New York will be forced to punt here. And here comes second-year quarterback Josh Vernon, the new face here in Tampa Bay. He's gone undrafted. He's worked all the way to get the starting opportunity here. 7 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Looking to lead this Tampa Bay team versus this red-hot defense here. With no Burns, expect to see more of Jonathan Cooper today. As here comes Vernon, looks to throw, feeling the rush, throws it away. Also expect to see more Leonard Williams today as well. 2 veteran defensive linemen. As here comes Vernon, feeling the rush here, goes down. It takes Cooper and Thibodeau. Going backwards is this Tampa offense. As Vernon looks to throw, sends it underneath here. Here comes White now, as he will not be denied. He gets 20. And that's hurting. That hurts. That was an opportunity for the Giants to get off the field. Here comes a first down run, and no gain here on the run. 2nd down and 10 here. Vernon in the shotgun here, 3 receiver set. As New York sends a blitz, doesn't get home, but it's caught here, and this is Chris Godwin, the veteran, as he reels it in, breaking a couple tackles, and he's past midfield. 2nd down, as here comes the pass out to Godwin, and Godwin shoved out of bounds. Chris Godwin keeping the possession alive. Tampa Bay is marching right down the field here. Here comes Vernon, sends it out here, and that's Cade Otton here. And the veteran tight end breaks free, breaks a tackle, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. As the Bucs just marched right down the field to put up 6. Can we do the same to retie it up? Here comes David Montgomery, and Montgomery picks up 3. As Tyrone Tracy checks into the ball game, first time today. He gets the call, and Tracy here will pick up 6. As Taylor Wilkerson will check into the game, as we get to see all 3 backs at the beginning of this possession. 3rd down and inches here for the Giants. Wilkerson will get the call. The rookie picks up the first down. Giants have not been afraid to run the football. They continue to do so here with Montgomery, who cuts it outside, breaks a tackle, stays on his feet, trucking through defenders, and brought down here at the 32. Bunch formation now. Montgomery sent out wide. Sherman in an empty look. He will look to throw. Sherman sends it here, and that ball is going to be undercut, intercepted. He wanted Malik Neighbors, and that ball, I think it kind of just got away from him. Kyle Gordon just makes, I think, a very good play. Giving Tampa Bay now, starting at their own 35, opportunity to go up by 2 scores. Josh Vernon feeling the rush here, sends it out wide, intercepted. Back the other way. This time it will be Demetrius Evans, who's been a ball hawk for this defense. I think that's his 3rd INT already this season. And just like that, New York is right back into Tampa territory. How will Sherman respond, starting at his own 29? Starting with a run here with Tracy now, gain of 6. 3rd down and 5 here. Sherman will look to throw, sending it here to Malik Neighbors. Good catch here. Neighbors stays on his feet, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. Wow. Malik Neighbors just running a quick out route, and he was able to break the tackle, stay on his feet on the sideline, and he will get into the end zone for the score. Josh Vernon will take over here, just coming off an interception. How will he respond? As he's going to go with play action, looks to throw, sending in, and that ball is off the hands of the veteran. Spreading out this defense now. New York sends 5. Caught here, Godwin. Godwin still an important factor here for Tampa Bay. As now they run the football here with White. White gets up the middle, and he picks up 10. Out Thibodeau and Burns. I don't know how our pass rush will play. Here comes White now, picks up 5. 3rd down and 5 here for Tampa Bay. Blitz is sent. The ball is ruled incomplete. I thought that was going to be a fumble. With 4th down here for Tampa. John Sherman and his offense start back up here at their own 17. Sherman will look to throw. Feeling some rush, escaping, extends, and he will find Malik Neighbors, who will get the first down and more here at the 38. Tracy checks back into the game here at the beginning of the 2nd quarter. Pressure is sent, and it's a little screen here to Tracy. Tracy spins his way, and he gets to midfield. Good pitch and catch right there for the Giants, picking up the first down. Sherman looks to throw, sending it to Drake London. London accelerates, and he's down the field. He's loose. London tackled here at the 1. Wow. What a play there by Drake London. Able to separate himself to set his offense up. First down and goal here from the 1. First down and goal here from the 1. Taylor Wilkerson is the back. And the first round draft pick will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. And I believe this is his first career rushing touchdown. It'll be a 1-yard score for the rookie Taylor Wilkerson. No Thibodeau, no Burns for this ball game. Rainey and Matthew Young will have to step up today. As this is Vernon, sends it over the middle, and that's hanged on somehow. Wow, what a hit. Comes a 3rd down and 1 here. Pistol look now, as this ball is going to be hung up. Run here, and that's a first down here for White. A lot of pressure right now is on Dexter Lawrence to step up. Here's the blitz. Doesn't get home. Young out of the backfield, breaking free. Tackled here at the 38. Staying with the pistol look. Bunch formation here to the left. As this pass here is caught here. That's Palmer for the first down. Tampa Bay being able to move up the field here. Here comes play action. Pressure is sent. Ball's on the ground. Someone go pick it up. And it's Matthew Young who's able to do so. Young stands back up. Move out of the way, referee. And the second-year defensive end will be able to score his first career touchdown. Isaiah Simmons forces the pressure, gets the sack fumble, and Matthew Young is able to scoop and score. And after that scoop and score, more injuries to this defensive line. Leonard Williams, he's going to be out for the rest of today. So we just lost 2 starters in today. We already came into this game without Brian Burns. And now, I mean, Leonard Sapp will have to step in. He can handle himself, but we're going to more backups here. Here comes Vernon, sends it out wide. Drew Phillips knocks it down. 3rd down and 9 here. Vernon in the shotgun looks to throw. Plenty of time. Wants a deep shot here. Evans in coverage, and he allows it. Caught here by their new number 1 receiver, Waters. Reels it down here at the 18. 3rd down and 6 here. Vernon pressured now, trying to escape the run, and this is Rainey, the rookie, who throws him down here. It will make it a 4th down and 1. What a play. Motioning Theo Johnson here as New York will start their own 40. Sherman will look to throw, connects here with one. Dale Robinson. Robinson accelerates. Shoved out of bounds here at the 28. And New York is right back into Tampa Bay. Sherman staying in the shotgun, staying in this passing game. Will look to throw, sending it here. And this is Drake London. New York only needs 2 plays, and they're starting to pour it on here in Tampa. Wow. London just running a straight vertical, and New York here will go and extend their lead here. Tampa Bay now, a lot of work to do to catch up in this ball game, and this doesn't help. Lost to 3 by Devin Bush. 2nd down and 13 here. Vernon staying in the shotgun, and another loss here. This time, Derek Parks. Giants defense now has an opportunity to get off the field. 3rd down and 15. Vernon feeling the rush, sends it underneath here. It's caught, but very minimum gain. It's 4th down. Tampa will have to punt. This is a 2-minute drill here for the Giants. They just went up the field very quickly and scored. They're looking to do it again. Sherman looks to throw, connects here with Drake London. And London has a big gain here. Big pitch and catch there on 1st down. New York's right back in Tampa territory. Play action looks to throw is Sherman. Not liking much of anything. Sending an end zone now. Malik Neighbors. Does he hang on? He doesn't. 3rd down and 7 here. Sherman needing the conversion. Connects here with Wandale. Breaks a tackle, breaking free. One man to beat into the end zone as he is tackled at the 1. Wandale Robinson. Wow. Here at the 1. David Montgomery checks into the ball game as Montgomery gets the call and he powers his way in. Touchdown New York. We'll go up here 35-10. My God, I don't think Tampa has really ever had a chance in today's action. Tampa with 5 seconds to go here in the first half will probably set up for a Hail Mary attempt. And they were going to go to their rookie tight end. And we're going to head into halftime here in week 6. And New York is up big here, 35-10. We forced turnovers. We got a defensive score. Everything is going right for us, and we're just kind of pouring it on. It feels like Sherman is hitting every man possible. I don't know how much more of this game I'm going to be showing you guys because we're absolutely destroying this Tampa team. Tampa Bay has to figure out how to crawl their way back. Down by 25. They'll start here with a run, as White will only get 2. 2nd down and 8 here. Here comes another run now. White cuts it outside. One man to beat here in Parks. He breaks that tackle. McFadden on pursuit. Throws him down, but a big run here. The Giants start selling out for the run here. Ball sent out wide, and it's intercepted. Demetrius Evans. He wants to put the nail in the coffin. His 2nd interception. This one will go for a pick 6. The 2nd-year defensive back does it again here for his Giants team. Wow. What a play there. The 2nd-year safety dash corner making a huge play. As New York here, I believe, just put the nail in the coffin. And here in week 6, New York poured it on versus Tampa Bay, beating them 55-20. Yeah, you know what, guys? We just showed our dominance. We are one of the best teams in the league. I know we just beat up on a 2-4 team, but we just showed the world that we're undefeated still, and we can beat you in every sort of way. In a close game, in a high-scoring game, and now in a blowout. What a job here today by our team. Injuries, though, are the story. We have to check the injury report. We have a lot of players. Take a look on John Sherman. Played a very nice day. I think he played very well. 1 interception, but that's okay. Welcome back, David Montgomery. 20 carries, $150 and a score. Wilkerson and Gibson also found the end zone. Drake London caught 5 for $120. And we got other receivers involved as well. Got to check the injury report. No sacks allowed. Defense only got 2. And pick 6 for Demetrius Evans. He also got another one. Love to see it. Very good game for our team. We just destroyed this team in the 2nd game in today's action. As we have 3 new injuries to report after this massive victory. We lost. If the game will load. Theo Johnson now for the next month. We lost Thibodeau for the next 3 weeks. And Leonard Williams for the next 2. So Flop and Williamson here were practice injuries, but they will be okay. They will be back. But we've just now lost 3 starting defensive linemen and our young superstar tight end. This is, this is the salt in the wound of a victory, I guess. How much does this play into Theo Johnson's contract extension? It does play a lot because Theo has dealt with a lot of injuries throughout his time here in New York. And I don't know how truly reliable he's going to be. If you look at, 17 games, he played 17 games once in his career, and that was his rookie season, where he posted up his 2nd best year. Last year was his best, where he played most of the games. And this year, this season here, he missed a lot of time. So now expecting to miss a month. The offense is going to grow and develop, and Theo might become kind of come back and be a 3rd or 4th option, really. Maybe even a 5th option. So significant for him. And we're going to have to figure out our edge rushing, our defensive line. It's up to Dexter Lawrence to lead the way. And due to all those injuries, might force us to make a trade as we sim now to the next week. We're playing against the 2-4 Washington Commanders, as we have a total chokehold here on both the conference and the division. I mean, we have a lot of games up. I think this might change up my philosophy over the next handful of weeks here. We have Green Bay, who's 1-5, and the Panthers, who are 3-3. I mean, do I make the next game a multi-game episode? I don't know just yet. But We had a weekly award winner, and that's for Demetrius Evans, 10 tackles, 2 interceptions, a pick 6. And I think he's the one with the player breakout chance. I won't click on that until next episode. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's action. Please leave a like. Comment down below what you thought of this doubleheader. We're undefeated still. Can we keep it up? Please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.